All right, well, my name's Graham Walker, and here I am, actually in South Yorkshire, making a transatlantic Skype call to my old buddy Brandon from the Sherlocks. How are you, Brandon?
You're fantastic, Graham. How are you?
Oh, I'm very good, thanks. I'm not as good as you are, lapping it up in New York and the rest of America. I want to ask you about that, but first of all, the big news. Today, I hear that you've landed a fantastic support gig with Liam Gallagher.
Yeah, full European tour next year. It's actually straight on Bacca's UK tour. So got a busy February.
Now, it's not really coming as much a surprise to me because I know that you're big friends with him. You actually were drinking buddies at the Leeds Fest, weren't you? Tell me about that.
Yeah, we got invited back to have a drink with him. Actually, the day we found out his chart position and that, and we just like had a few drinks, shared a few stories, and just congratulated us on his album position, chart position.
So you've obviously hit it off with him. You've obviously made a big impact with him. But I mean, it must still rate highly on your career to know that you're going to be supporting Oasis superstar Liam Gallagher.
Yeah, it's mad to be fair, like because we've all grown up listening to Oasis and stuff like that. And when we met him, that was good enough for us. And he's like a really sound bloke. So to get invited on his debut album tour, like all across Europe, and they're quite big venues as well. So perfect opportunity, and we'll get some good experience from it.
And I mean, what do you think that's going to do for your career? It's obviously going to open you up to a lot more new fans, I guess, as well.
Yeah, definitely. That's like we're just buzzing to get out there and play to. Like obviously we're doing pretty well now in UK and stuff, so we're obviously break America and then Europe as well.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that.
Europe.
Let me ask you about America then. So, well, obviously you've had a busy kind of autumn. So just tell me what's happened. You went Europe first, now and you're North America. Tell me about where you've been and how exciting it's been for you.
Yeah, we flew into New York last week, then jumped in van. Had like an 9-hour drive up to Toronto in Canada. Played Toronto, then we drove to Montreal, played a gig there, and then we just drove back to New York, and we're playing in Brooklyn tonight. And then we're going south, just going down East Coast and that, finishing in Washington. Got a couple more gigs. Then I think we're going to have a little bit of time off at Christmas and then straight back at it January, February, March.
And how are you finding the experience of touring and touring abroad? How different is it from being back home?
It's a lot. Drives are like a lot longer, like in between each gig. Like we're having a laugh, like jumping in van, saying like, how far is it today? And we're saying, oh, it's 5 hours, and like over here, like 5 hours isn't that bad. It's like, oh, it's only 5 hours. But like if you're back in UK, you can probably be top to bottom in 5 hours.
So it's obviously a bigger world out there.
Yeah, it's massive. It opens your eyes like to so many different places.
And how's your material going down with like an American audience and your European audience? How does it compare with your British crowd?
Yeah, they seem to take to different songs, you know. Like it's good. Like motion seems to go down well. Like certain songs go down better in different countries. So they've always got an ear for a different thing, depending where we're playing.
And I guess one way that you need to crack America is by being on media, by being on radio and TV. Have you done any radio and TV while you've been out there?
We're getting quite a lot of press, like from online media and stuff. We haven't done any TV yet, but we've got a live stream coming up tonight from Brooklyn. I think it's like doing like a sound check and I think they're streaming a bit of a gig. So looking forward to that.
So James Corden's not asked you to do a carpool karaoke with him yet, then?
No, we're not superstars.
Well, you are back here, and it'll not be long, I'm sure, until you are over there. In terms of streaming as well, I'm told that Chasing Shadows has had over 1 million streams now.
Yeah, smashed the 1 million mark, which is good. And I think Will You Be There?
Is that on Spotify?
Yeah, on Spotify, and Will You Be There is not far after it. And that's nearly 1 million. It's just been added to B-list on Radio 1 as well, so it's all going good.
And I guess everybody's going to be now start talking about the next album. I know that you've been saying that
Yeah,
you've already got a lot of material written. How long are we going to have to wait for it?
I don't know. We've only just brought this one out in August, so
You've got to
we're
crack
always
America yet, haven't
yeah,
you?
yeah, we've got a few more tours in this album yet, and we're already on top at second album anyway. We're always demoing and we're on top of it. It's sounding massive.
But is that more likely to be 2019 rather than 2018?
Could be any. It could be late. I'm not sure.
Well,
Oh, it's down.
what's 2018 looking like for you now? Is it going to be a lot of festivals next year?
Yeah, there's obviously tours, a few more tours and stuff. There'll be loads of festivals. I think the aim's just to keep whatever we've done at UK, just try and do that in like Europe, America. Try and get over to Japan, Australia. Just try getting in these different markets and just like spread it word. And so then when we do get onto the second album, it's more like there's a platform across the world, not just in UK. Like we're just breaking out at UK now, so just gonna try and keep building it worldwide now. See how big we can get it.
Now I know you're going to be back before Christmas. We're going to get to chat to you then. We'll have a beer. I'm looking forward to that. But just looking back at the year so far, then Brandon, what would you say has been the highlight of it for you?
It's got to be getting his debut album out into the world and getting a top 10 is just unbelievable. Like when we first started like playing in garage and that, we never even knew we'd put an album out or get signed or anything, and now it's just all the years just been unbelievable. Biggest years of lives. Like we've started, just all tours have been massive. We've gone into America, we've done Europe, got his album out, supported Kings of Leon, just everything's just been a massive year.
And I suppose the day then that's going to stick in your memory is going to be the one at Leeds Fest where you were splashing the champagne when you got your top number 6 in the chart.
Yeah.
And then met Liam
share.
Gallagher, which is where we come in.
Yeah. Just like all year has been amazing, and that topped it off. That day where we just shared it all with fans and then had a beer with Liam and just everything. And now this tour's come up, so it's all looking good going into next year.
And if you had one wish for next year, what would it be?
Put me on the spot. Yeah, I don't know. Just if we could by end of next year, if we're at the same point we are in UK now, in America and Europe, we'll be happy. Like selling a couple of thousand tickets in each place, that'd be amazing.
Sure.
And if we can just start breaking into small arenas and stuff.
And I just want to ask about the other guys. I know your dad's out there with you as well. How is everybody?
Yeah, we're all good. All in good spirit. We're all loving it. We're eating a lot of food. I've just got out of bath. I think Akiva's just jumped in bath, and I think Andy and Josh have just come back from McDonald's. So we're all good.
You're looking a little bit dishevelled. Your hair looks a little bit all over the place. Is that because you've just been in the bath, or is it some new hairstyle you've got?
I need an hair. Well, it's a combination. I need an haircut. My hair's still wet from bath. I don't think this camera's doing me any justice either.
All right. So listen. After tonight, you're going to be in Brooklyn. Did you say you're going to be playing?
Yep.
And then what's the rest of the tour look like? And when are you actually coming home?
We're coming home next. What day are we on today?
Monday.
Right. Yeah, Monday. I think we fly home Friday, so we've got another couple of gigs. We're heading to Washington. Just trying to get a schedule up. I'm not really sure. We're not sure where. We've got a day. Well, it's not a day off tomorrow. We've got. We're nipping in to BMG as label in America to do an acoustic set for them and meet them and see like obviously touch ground with them and stuff, and so they know who we are, we know who they are.
Fantastic. And you were also saying, I think, that tonight's gig's going to be live streamed. Is there any way that any fans back home can watch that? Do you know where they can tune in?
Yeah, there's a link on Brooklyn Magazine. Facebook. I think we're going to share it as well. But if you get on that, you'll be able to see show and stuff.
But you're going to share it on Twitter and Facebook, the link, so people can jump
Yeah,
on.
we've already. Yeah, I'll share it again on Twitter, but I think it's already been shared on Facebook, where it will be streamed from. So if you click on that, it'll be on there. I'm just checking where we're going to Philadelphia next, and then we're going to Washington.
Excellent.
And then we're flying home.
It's been some year, hasn't it? This, I don't know how you're going to top it next year, but I'm sure you will, Brandon.
It just keeps getting bigger every year.
It does. All right, well, listen, lots of love to everybody out there. Be safe.
Yep.
I know that you were in New York when there was that awful terrorist attack the other day, but you were all safe,
Yeah.
you're all okay. So take care of yourselves, have a good journey back, and let's have a great celebration of a great year this Christmas. All right, take care, Brandon. See you later. Bye-bye.
See you later.